get a call today from someone who will remain unnamed, but a well-known, well-connected person around the Democratic Party, telling me to cool it on Senator Dodd. For those who haven't seen the film, who are listening to this on the radio, in my film, I show how Senator Dodd, the chairman of the banking committee in the Senate, who's supposed to regulate the banking industry, the mortgage industry, was getting sweetheart loans, very low interest loans with no fees attached, deals that you and I can't get from Countrywide, the largest mortgage lender in the country. And he's supposed to be regulating them. Over $1 million worth of loans. And so I put that in the film, and people say, oh, Mike, that's really new. He's going after Democrats. And of course, then I think, well, okay, anybody who says that hasn't followed my work, because I had 2 TV shows on during the Clinton administration called TV Nation and The Awful Truth. And each week, I would go after various Clintonites for the various things that they were doing. And in my book back in the 90s, Downsize This, I had a chapter called Bill Clinton, the best Republican president we've ever had. And so I've always been there to try and keep an eye on whoever was in power, regardless what their party affiliation was. So I get this call today telling me to back off. This is bad. I said, well, listen, I've no personal bone to pick with Senator Dodd. I just think this guy has had an approval rating recently as low as 24%. If you, the Democratic Party, don't tell him to not run next year for re-election, you're going to lose that seat. So we all suffer as a result of that. We don't need to lose a seat right now. We need every seat we can get, and you need to tell him, don't call me, call him and say, for the good of the country, you shouldn't run for re-election. We're going to run a person who's going to win. But I could see today from this phone call and from the video that was put up online last night that the machine is already pumped up and running to fight me and fight this film. But that's okay, because, I'm more proud of this film than I think anything I've done. I put everything into it. It was the hardest film that I've had to make. And yet I feel very privileged and honored to be able to have people see this, and I'm excited about what can happen, because I've already seen some screenings around the country. It's a little scary when during certain parts of the movie people get pretty angry. I mean, I've seen people stand up and just shout at the screen during the film. There's a scene in there where a county in Pennsylvania has privatized the juvenile home. And the private company that runs the juvenile home starts giving kickbacks to the juvenile judges to send kids there, because they get like $400 a day or whatever for every kid that is in the juvie. And the judges made off with like $2.5 million. Horrible. And I was in Pittsburgh the other night, and a man, a steel worker, literally rises halfway up out of his seat and shouts at the screen, "Shame! Shame!" I mean, it is a good thing that there aren't pitchforks and torches in the lobby of the movie theater. And I'm encouraging any cinema that shows this to please just stick to the Twizzlers and the Goobers, because people are going to come out of there ready to rumble. But that's what I want. Non-violently, I want people to rumble. I want them to get this country back in our hands. We're the majority. 75% of the people of this country want universal health care and expect it. And damn it, let's go.